it's been a while, but I'm here. Now, today I'm giving you guys a very easy but profitable tutorial on a project, and I'm teaching you how to make these printed wood ornaments. Perfect for Christmas in July, and by the time we blink our eyes, Christmas is going to be here, right? So xTool has the new M2 diode laser. It's the first print and cut laser, and it's extremely beginner friendly. So if you're considering this one, I give it the thumbs up. It has a camera here and a second camera in here. It's very easy to switch from the printed attachment and the laser attachment. Yeah, no, I don't like the long intros. Hit the subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and let's get into this tutorial. Being the base of what it looked like. So the camera's just on, showing us where our items are. So we're gonna put a piece of wood in there. I just want to show you how you put it in. So we have these 4 little magnets, and you're going to open up the top, and then in that space, you're going to take your wood and place it in between there and press it down. Then you're going to do it in all 4 corners and place it in the machine. Okay, so now we're in xTool Studio, and you're seeing the piece of wood that I have there. So we have all of this area here to work with. I'm going to bring in my image. I'm going to click on import over here on the left. Go to my downloads. And I'm going to find the image that I want to use. We'll use this little baby right here. Go to open. We're just going to hit, let's do scale to fit. The image was just large. Okay, we're going to make it much smaller. Then we're going to go over here and get a circle from the elements. Let's click shape. Choose a circle. The circle is right here. We're going to just size it. So we want it right there. Then you're going to highlight both. Go to mask. Select done. And it puts it in the circle right here. Now this is going to be our printed image, right? We also need it to cut. So we're going to go to offset. Wait, let's bring that down so we can see the offset. Click on offset. And then you can choose how far off you want it to be, or go on 0 if you want. And 0 would be cutting exactly around the edge. So we'll try that one out. Click confirm. Now let's get another circle. And before we even go on, I want to click on cut right here. And when you go back to hit, it'll show you all the layers. So I'm going to select that one and make sure I put that one on cut as well. Now let's line this up, and then we're going to make sure we put the image to print and cut. So we're going to size this really small, and this is just for the hole for your string or your ribbon to go in. All right. Now we're going to highlight everything, and then go up here, and we could change it to 3 inches. The average ornament is about 3 inches, right? Now we're going to go back here on image, and then right here where it says processing module, you're going to hit print. So it knows to print that, and then here, those are our cut layers, right? Now you can choose the materials before you design, after, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to go to right here where it says material. And we're going to select 1/8 inch basswood. Click apply. Okay, so now the machine knows that we're doing print and cut. And right here, mode, I already had it on print and cut, but when you click here, this is when you want to just print. If you're just cutting, using the rotary, a jig, if you're using a curve, the screen, like that. So you come here to choose. Here we're choosing print, then cut. Highlight everything also. You can, up here, you can select group, or you can right click and select group. That way, if we move it on, everything moves together, right? So we just line it up where we want it to cut here. Then you can go to processing right here. And now when it sends to print, it's going to load a little and it'll tell you the time that it's going to take for this project. And over here in the corner, it's just letting us know that we have to have the print attachment on first. So it's going to print first. So all you do is you plug it out. You take it off if your laser piece is on there. Now there's magnets on them. You just pop it right back into place and plug it in. That's how simple it is to switch out from the printing and then the laser head part. You're going to press the go button and then it's going to start. So basically now it's going to do the printing. Of course, I'm going to speed this up so we don't have to look through the whole part. This is only 3 inches, so it didn't take that long for it to do the printing. Once it's done, I went in, I took off the, oh, I forgot to mention, guys, with the printed part, there's that bottom piece that's protected. You have to take that off before it prints. So I put it back on once I took it off to put it in the drawer, pop back on the laser, plug that little tube right back in, close it down, and now it's going to do the cutting part. It cuts the little circle at the top first, and then it's going to cut completely around the actual ornament, because remember, we put it right on top of the ornament. And just like that, you take it out and it's done. Look at how cute this is. I love it. If I was selling for Christmas, I would be making these custom ornaments. You can do them for weddings, baby showers, whatever. But anyway, now I use some red twine. I found this twine. You can find them at Michael's. You can also find them on Amazon. You know, anywhere craft supplies are sold. I do not have a set length that I put for ornaments. I just do a nice long length so that I have space to thread everything through and you have space to hang it on the tree, right? These bowls I found in a pack of, I think, 12 or 24. I'll have the link so you'll see it exactly. It has that little wire piece in the back. You just turn it so that you can thread it through the hole and it just stays in place. So you just put it through. Very simple. Also too, these bows come in a wide variety of colors. So when you click that link, just check it out. I love them also. So you just fasten them like a bag of bread, right? I don't know what, are they called fasteners? I think they're called fasteners. But anyway, turn it tight, 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 tight. You don't want it to come off. Then we go back to the string. So now with this twine, it's very easy. Just press them together and then you're going to thread your wood beads right through. Now, I randomly chose 3. I don't have a reason. You can choose how many ever you want to put on there. Also too, I found these on Amazon as well. Like I said before, the links will be in the description of this video. Now, because it's 2 pieces, it gives a little bit of trouble to get it all the way in. So you just have to keep turning any direction. Just hold them together and keep turning and get them through. If it gets kind of like frayed and fuzzy at the tip once you thread 1 or 2, what I do is I just clip off the top again and then just have it clean and then go right through if you have any struggles with it getting through. You see, I just clipped it because that one of them got real fuzzy, and then thread it through again and you're good to go. And now when we're done with that step, what you're going to do is pull them down together tight, and then you're going to put a knot on the top just to keep them still. And then before you hang it up, obviously you don't want it open. You're going to put a knot at the top. See that space that I put there? Right. So tie that knot. I left it kind of hanging, but leave some space and put another knot at the top so you have that loop to hang it on the tree. How do y'all like that? I love it. Look, it's just gorgeous. Let me just show it again. Just gorgeous. So, like I said before, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, okay? And also, in the comments, let me know, do you think you're going to get the M2? You're considering it? You need me to answer any questions about it? Let me know. What else y'all want me to make? What are y'all thinking I should try out on the machine? Let me know, and those will be some of the videos I consider for upcoming tutorials. I do have some other stuff ready for y'all. But anyway, peace in the Middle East, right in Spain. And don't forget, in the description, I will have all the links for everything.